sometimes?
Yes, you can. You can call me Nana anytime. I love you. You're so adorable.
So the coffee. And this is my Nana's coffee. It's very hot.
Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? Grab your coffee, maybe a cold drink, seltzer water, snick snack, whatever. Put a pillow behind your back and let's get into it. So, I've got some things to share with you that come from community members. You know, this is what they're seeing, experiencing, what they're finding, okay? And, you know, they say, please share this. Okay, so I will. If it's important to them, then it's important to me, and I'll get it out there at their request. So, the first thing that I'm going to show you is a tweet that was found, and it says that Britons are to be banned from cooking, listen to this, from 8 p.m. and until 8 p.m., sorry, and that pubs will only be open until 9 p.m. And this is said in the Daily Mail that people will be banned from using washing machines, dishwashers, and ovens from 2 p.m. until 8 p.m. And pubs will turn their lights out at 2100 hours, and last orders will be taken at 2030 hours. Yeah. And this email comes in from Burbank, California. She says, please pray. I just stocked my fridge and my freezers, and now news says we are going to have forced rolling blackouts. This is so stupid. And they want us to have electric cars, yet they can't keep our electric on. And we're in crazy times. She said, I don't know any other preppers here in her area. So, yeah, this is crazy times. So, and she's in an apartment, so she can't have like a generator or anything like that hooked up to her, you know, I don't even think she has a balcony, so she can't have a generator hooked up to her fridge or her freezers. Yeah, this is getting nuts, guys. So, this comes in from another community member. She said, I recently found your videos and I am enjoying them immensely, but thank you very much. She said, after listening to a warning from an elite, I wanted to drop you a quick line. I work, I guess you would say, deep within the swamp. Oh, Lord. Okay. She said, or it could be a he, because it's just initials. Harari, remember when I did that video the other day on Dr. Harari from WEF, is said to be spewing his filth out of Israel. But a few of the white hats there weren't even aware of him, though they are now. He's openly gay. So he's probably operating within Tel Aviv. Really? He was first brought to light by Barack Obama. He's Jewish and acknowledges the existence of God, the Creator, though he has turned his back on the God of his fathers. His demonic rhetoric, as you know, is why he's referred to as the prophet. There's so much more, but unfortunately, this is all I'm willing to put in writing, as this is unsecured. If you choose to use this content, it doesn't violate my NDA, nor exit NDA, as nothing I revealed is classified. I just request you do not use my name. Of course not. Your privacy is valued here. I would never use your name, hon. Never. But thank you for writing in. You know, this is you know, valued information, and I thank you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for sharing with our community. I thank you. So on to this. This is a screenshot. Listen to this. This is a screenshot that says, yesterday, we heard that the water plant was broken irreparably. They said, and this is in Jackson, Mississippi, they said water was gone indefinitely and they'd need $1 billion to fix it. Well, today, the EPA and the Army Corps of Engineers showed up. They turned the system on and it seems to be working fine. Can't make this up. Wow. So now here is another screenshot that was found, and it's a picture of, it says Club K biowarfare simulation used China war as cover missiles from U.S. locations. Good Lord. It says, my deceased research partner task force predicted a series of live exercises with China before an actual U.S. internal bioagent attacked on U.S. population centers from DoD mosques within U.S. with China war as a cover. Here's what it might look like. Oh. So here is also an email from a community member. So she said that she went to her local Food Lion and she spent way too much, around 100, and had like 6 half-filled bags, but got a gallon of milk. The next morning, she was fixing her grandson his morning chocolate milk, and he spit it right out. And yuck, he yelled it out. And it was spoiled. And it wasn't due to go out until a week later. She called, they took it back, they got a new one, and it said that it wouldn't go bad until the 21st. It was okay until yesterday. Same thing. It just went sour overnight, it would seem. Very strange. And now you're talking about dairy, so it's definitely too close to the home front now. Yeah, you know how they want to do synthetic milk now. So, and she said, off subject, have you ever heard of Maverick Star Reloaded? No, I have not. She said, I've been watching him for almost a year. And if he is correct, our magnetic poles are in the process of reversing and nobody is talking about it. He seems to know his shite, but it does make sense with all the crazy weather patterns. Mainly how the jet streams are extremely close now, and that it is causing the hot and the cold fronts to cross each other and create the nightmare we are all living in now. You should check them out. All right, I will. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know about the magnetic poles, but I will look that up and I'll see what I can find. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. Okay, on to this. This is an email from Australia. She said, everything you said in the video about Australia is true. The barcodes, because I was talking about how my daughter-in-law found a picture from Starbucks saying that they're all cashless now, and that right underneath was conveniently a QR code. She said those barcode squares or QR code are on just about everything now. Some they make very small so people don't notice them, but they're there. Signs of the times are coming. We're in big trouble here, as you are. Australia will go down before 2030, just saying. Lord. So here's a screenshot, okay? It came in from a community member. She said, I wonder when things like this will start happening here in our country, or is our country already too conditioned? You know, I don't know. You know, I think we're more, what's the word I'm looking for? Spoiled. She said, Random thought I had the other day, free speech in our country really doesn't exist anymore, so we're locked down by society norms as well as possible. Corporate repercussions. We are no longer viewed as individuals able to speak and use our voice. We're often threatened immediately by people who do not agree with us to contact our place of employment. There have been many examples of people fired over stuff they post on social media. Yeah, I know. Yeah. When it has zero to do with their job. Yeah, I agree with you. You know, like Andrew, he has to be so careful. And so does my husband. They have to be so careful. You know, Andrew, of course, you know, because of the Marine Corps, and Sean because of Homeland Security. They have to be so careful. Yeah. She said, prime example, January 6th, people immediately lost their jobs and were put in jail and charged based on trying to voice their beliefs. However, you see stuff like this happen all the time in other countries. So here's the screenshot. I believe, is this a Twitter? Yeah, it's a Twitter screenshot, and it says, breaking, massive demonstration in Prague in the Czech Republic against the government soaring prices and the energy crisis. Protesters threaten strike and coercive action if government doesn't resign by September 25th. Wow. Okay, so the other day I had spoken about a community member, and she has her like credit card type thing that she gets $175 put on so she can use it for groceries, OTCs, and catalog shopping. And she actually sent in like transaction details, okay, to prove that yes, you know, she actually can purchase you know, from grocery stores, OTC and healthy food credits, okay, and things like that. And she said, you read my article to the community, of which I appreciate because other people need to be informed of this stuff happening. I went to the store last night. I was going to purchase the food that I needed. Remember, I said the man at the store said he didn't take the money off of the card. That is why I walked out of the store empty-handed. Well, I was figuring and my money was on my card. So like I said, I went to the store last night and purchased the items I needed to the conveyor belt, and guess what? They didn't take my money. I called the issuer of the card, and they also verified, yes, that they took money off of my card. So now I have to go back to the store and argue with them to show them that, yes, I paid for my stuff, left the store empty-handed, and I have to prove that they kept my food in between time, like I said. Thank God I'm a prepper, and thank God for you opening my eyes. Oh, well, thank you. But you know, it's not just me that opens people's eyes. You open my eyes as well. And before I go, here is a short video that was sent to me by a community member. She said, my husband and I are located near Ontario, California. And I have to tell you what the heck is going on over here. Two things. First, the homeless population is expanding, just like everywhere. I live in an area that is like a large cul-de-sac with multiple streets inside, kind of like cul-de-sacs in a cul-de-sac. So we're very used to people driving in, getting lost, and then having to turn back around. But there have been an increase of homeless people walking around the entire neighborhood and approaching houses that have their garage doors open. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. My husband was outside smoking a cigar, and he watched a homeless man walk around the corner and approach a neighbor who's in his mid-80s. The older man is a woodworker, so he usually has his garage open. He always takes care of his bedbound wife, and it's just the two of them. The homeless man walked up his lawn and into his garage. The elderly man came out from behind his workbench, and my husband ran over there barefoot. He asked the man to leave, and he was obviously mentally unwell and left with some hesitation, but did eventually leave. The neighbor thanked my husband and showed he had a hammer hidden behind his back to defend himself. Head on a swivel, people. This homeless man has since told his friends, and we have seen men and women checking out houses and walking up to open garages. Oh no. Second is the increase in aircraft. We are 15 miles from an airport and are used to the flow of small airplanes and standard traffic, standard air traffic. But there has been a huge increase of military aircraft from Blackhawks to Osprey. They are flying by twice a day. It's always at least 2, but has been up to 5. Blackhawks are flying low. I'm attaching a video. They were lower than they look, but trust me, they were low. My neighbor came out tonight when they passed and even said, looks like a sign of things to come, huh? Whoa. All right, so I'm going to attach the video, but I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping. And as always, fearless. Ciao.